For anybody who knows me, I'm not big on having a filter, and I have a dirty mouth sometimes. And so I decided that my speech this morning would be centered around the dirtiest words I know in the English language. You guys okay with that? So if we're going to start talking about the dirtiest words in the English, Gary is so scared right now. If we're going to start talking about the dirtiest words in the English language, we have to start with the F word. So we're going to say it together. No. So the dirtiest word in the English language is the F word, and by the F word I mean fear. Because a lot of times the reason we're not where we want to be, it's because we let fear take over. Whether it's a fear of failure, a fear of not being good enough, a fear that you won't hit your goals, a fear of something new, a fear of change, or a fear of embarrassment where pride holds us back. These are all fears. Has anybody in this room ever felt any of those fears? Raise your hand. Feel it all the time. I think back to defining moments in my life when I was standing at a point and I knew I had to go a direction where I was comfortable or go somewhere new. And I would be lying through my teeth if I didn't tell you I was afraid. We've all been afraid. When I got the call from Jim Majeski saying, hey, what do you think about standing in Walmart stores selling DirecTV? I was running a pretty badass business on Quill at the time. I was making good money. My organization was growing. I was already a consultant. And I had a 7-month-old baby at home who would not stop crying. I was scared. So the next dirty word that we're going to talk about is the D word. Doubt. Oh, Vera's got a dirty mind because she would look at me like I was going to say something else. Doubt. So when fear's there, doubt comes into play as well. And most of the time, doubt's centered around ourselves and our own abilities and what if we fail. And the last dirty word to me is really the dirtiest word in the English language because it's the most dangerous emotion we feel, which is guilt, the G word. Gluten. Yes, thanks, Ed. Ed forgets that I have a microphone right now and he doesn't. But I'm going to be nice because it's the kinder, gentler Adam. So guilt is the word that we're talking about, where we know we didn't do our best and we know we could have done better, or we feel bad about a decision we made. And it paralyzes us. So fear, doubt, and guilt are these emotions that a lot of times run our lives and drive our decision making. Would you guys agree with that? Even if we don't want to admit it. And so I was trying to think of other words we could replace fear, doubt, and guilt with. So I'm hoping you guys will bear with me on this because I think if we can take a step back and replace some of these emotions with other ones, it might drive us in a little bit more of a positive direction. So for the F word, we're going to replace the word fear with fun. I am somebody who is scared to death to do something in front of other people where I think I won't be good at it. Anybody else ever feel like that? I didn't play sports growing up. I wasn't a very popular kid growing up, and I thought a lot about why I wasn't popular. And when I was a kid, I thought it was because I wasn't good at sports, or I was kind of the short, chubby kid, or maybe I wasn't popular because I was kind of nerdy, or whatever the case may be. And come to look, you look back and what you learn is other kids don't care about those things. The reason I wasn't a popular kid is I didn't join in when other people were doing the fun things. I excluded myself from the fun out of my own fear. And I think a lot of times when we're faced with a decision where we might fail or that's scary as hell, we back away and come up with a reason for why we are not going to do it. Has anybody ever done that? Because I know I have. So every time we're afraid, if we replace fear and say, let's make this an adventure. How can I make this fun where even if I screw up 100 times, even if I fall on my face, I'm going to have fun doing it. And when we went and started retail, this was our mission. We did not start DirecTV because we wanted to build a new campaign in Sidcor. To me, a campaign was like, great, we'll have 30 offices. So what? We wanted to build a new business. And the way we built this business, everybody in this room together, was one simple thing. We were born to win, no plan B. We burned the ships. And we failed a lot. Rich talked about 2013, 14. Still wake up in a cold sweat. He is not lying. It happened last night. I had to leave a note for the cleaning people saying, I had a very sweaty evening. And it wasn't for fun reasons. Will you please change the sheets? Because I had 2013 nightmares. But we had fun doing it. I have never in my life had more fun than I had failing with Rich and Mike Iorio when we built this program. And we just laughed and laughed and laughed, going, all right, well, everything's gone wrong. Let's see what can happen now. What else are they going to throw at us? Bring it, because we're experts now. So you replace the fear with fun, and you make it an adventure. Then you got doubt. I thought Brian had a great point with this. I loved his message because when all else fails, punch him in the face. So doubt, let's replace doubt with discipline. What do you guys think about that? Because if you doubt your own abilities, there's only one thing to do. Whatever you're doubting your ability in, just go do it more. Over and over again every day. Let go of the fear, have fun doing it, and replace doubt with discipline. How much earlier can you get up? Listen, I know you guys work hard. You wake up early, you go to bed late, you're at team nights with your guys, you're in the field, you're taking interviews. Is getting to ownership in our business easy? No, one more time. Is getting to ownership in our business easy? No, it is not easy. The fact that you're in this room says that you are one in a million. And you deserve a huge amount of respect for making it into this room. The fact that you were able to do what thousands of other people try and fail, you should be incredibly proud of. So imagine with your tenacity, resilience, and grit, if you replaced the doubts you have in yourself with discipline, saying, if I am scared I'm not good enough, I just need to do it more. Wake up earlier, eat healthier, exercise more, get more sleep. And if there's something you suck at, ask for help. And be willing to listen and take in the coaching and evolve yourself to the next level. If I was the same person right now as I was when we started this 7 years ago, I am 100% confident we wouldn't be as successful as we are right now. We have to change every day and get better. And let's talk about guilt, where we're sitting there and we got our heads spinning because we know we screwed something up. We know we let somebody down. We know we let ourselves down. We know we could have done better. That bad tired when you're laying in bed and you close your eyes and you see the battle you lost because you didn't try hard enough. Has anybody ever felt that feeling? It's the worst feeling. And then you have what Tony Robbins calls a downward guilt spiral, where you do something stupid, you feel bad about it, you feel like you don't deserve to win, so you do something stupid again to guarantee you're going to fail. Have anybody else been there? Because I know I've done that too. And it doesn't just mean in business. It can be fighting with your significant other where you pick a fight or you lose your temper because you know you're wrong, and then you're more of a jerk because you're more of a jerk because you caught yourself and you know you're wrong and your ego won't let it go. So what if we replace guilt with gratitude? What if we have that G word instead? Hey, guess what? In our business, guys, we're pretty fortunate because if we screw up, I don't know about you guys, but I am not a heart surgeon. If a heart surgeon screws up, somebody dies. I am not in combat like Brian Stan was. I will never live that guy's life. And thank God there are people who are willing to, and if anybody here served our country, thank you for that. But with what we do, who here has screwed something up in your business? You know, the best part about what we do is every single time we screw up, we get to try again until we get it right. So how about gratitude for that? How about gratitude for the fact that when we make a mistake, we have a chance to right it? So I am 100% sure that if we erase our fear, and when we're afraid, we figure out a way to make it fun and to make it an adventure. If we doubt ourselves, we focus on discipline and how to improve. And every time we're feeling like we made a mistake and we feel guilty, we take a step back and accept what we've done with gratitude for the opportunity to make it right. We will blow the back doors out of this room next year, and we will be 100% more successful than we were last year. I wake up every single day because I love what we do, because I love seeing people live their best possible life. When I see the pictures of the guys on my team and the videos of them with their families, building and buying houses, taking vacations, giving to charity, there's nothing that fills my heart up more with joy. And I know why I get out of bed every day. And if the things that matter to you truly matter, you won't allow fear, you won't allow doubt, and you won't allow guilt to keep you from being your best self and prevent your team from succeeding.